Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am doing Let's Resin's Axolotl. I had someone get a hold of me and ask me to do the axolotl in rainbow colors in a specific order, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing it in the alcohol inks. Now I'm not sure where I got these alcohol inks from. I think I got them off of Temu maybe, or maybe Amazon. Just a sample pack of alcohol inks. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to be doing purple, and that's going to be the top. So his top fin, I guess it's called, is going to be purple. And of course, I'm going to be adding a little bit of crushed crystal into it to make it sparkle. I want to keep it so it's still transparent and see-through, but I also need it to not be so light that it just looks like a pale, barely any color, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to get this all stirred up and take a look at it, see how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's the color I'm trying to get. I'm going to grab my crushed crystal and just put the tiniest little bit in there, just the very tip of that silicone tool. And I'm just going to drop it in there. Get that crushed crystal mixed in there, and you can see it flying all through the air. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to let that sit aside for a few. I come back and I spray my mold with the isopropyl alcohol, and I'm just going to pour this first layer down. Now this is going to take me quite a while to do because I am letting it dry in between. Not completely solid cure, but tacky, so it doesn't combine and merge. I want the distinct lines of the rainbow colors to separate. I'm going to just get my cup all scraped out, and I'm going to put this aside for probably 2 hours, thereabouts. And once that's done, I am coming back in with my blue. Get my blue all mixed up, shake that up good, make sure nothing's settling. And I forget how many drops I used. I probably used 5 drops of the blue. I'm going to grab my crushed crystal, put the end of my silicone tool in there, just get a tiny bit. And I'm going to stir that all up. And I'm just going to repeat this process through the whole axolotl. I'm going to get this all mixed up. I'm going to set it aside for a few to let it degas, because I am whipping a lot of bubbles into there by adding color and the crushed crystal. And it's such a tiny amount, I'm not going to put it through my debubbler. Give it a spray of alcohol, and I will pour my next layer. Look at how pretty that blue is. Love that color. Give it another spray of alcohol and set that aside for a couple hours. And now we are back with red. We are putting some red in next. I think I only used 4 drops because I thought red would be really dark. A little bit of crushed crystal. And we're going to get this one mixed up. Oh yeah, look at how red that is. And once again, we'll let it sit aside and degas. When we come back, we give another spray of isopropyl alcohol, and then we pour in our red. Pretty simple, straightforward. This sat for a few hours, curing, so hopefully that red and blue do not merge to make a purple, because we already have purple. That would be excessive amounts of purple. Get that cup scraped out, and I will give it another spray of alcohol and let that sit aside for a couple hours to cure up before we come back for our next color. Next up on the color palette is orange. This has sat aside for a couple hours, so it's cured up enough to pour the next layer. The orange color is giving me orange popsicle vibes. I don't know about anybody else, but that's what it's reminding me of, is the melted popsicle on a summer day. Oh my gosh. We are in the midst of below zero weather here where I live. I am looking forward to summer days where we need a popsicle. All right, so I have that all mixed up. I have my crushed crystal in there. I set it aside, let it degas. Now I'm giving a squirt of isopropyl alcohol. And I do it at an angle because now I know I'm going back further into the tail. And I don't want to tip my mold around because I don't want to dislodge the resin that I already have poured in there. Didn't want to get any gaps in there, have it sink down and mess up the whole design on her. So I spray my mold and I get this melted popsicle in there. Scrape all the orange out of there. Don't want to leave any behind. And I will get this sprayed with alcohol as well and set this aside for a couple hours. I don't honestly know how long you should wait in between layers. It seems to be working okay. I had something in one of the layers, and I had to go in with my silicone tool and get it out. It looked like a dog hair. Most likely it was a dog hair. And so I had to go in with my silicone tool and get it. And it was sticky and stringy. It pulled away when I got the hair out, but it went right back into its shape and went flat. So I think the 2 hours in between is probably a good amount of time to wait when you're layering like this. Up next is our yellow. I have that mixed up, set aside so it can degas. Give it a spray. Oh, here's where the hair was. Can you see? Okay, see how it pulls up? And then it just goes right back down. Easy peasy. So I think that is a good window to let it rest. I don't know, I could be wrong. If I am, correct me in the comments below. Alright, so we're pouring yellow now. And yellow, I was worried about losing the yellow. Just because it is such a light color to begin with. So hopefully this turns out okay. And the yellow has started to go into the arms a little bit. So yeah, let's just hope it doesn't get washed out because we still have one more color to put on top of it. I don't want to lose that yellow. That medicine cup is empty. We'll give it a spray of alcohol and set it aside for a couple hours. And now we're back for the final layer. We are doing green for the bottom, which works out good because she wanted green on just his feet. So his belly's going to be a little green and his feet are going to be green. I do have a little bit of extra resin mixed up for this final layer, and whatever I have left over, I'll just throw into probably my frog mold that's close by. But I wanted to make sure I had enough to give the little axolotl a good dome on the bottom. Get this all mixed in there. Make sure the color is dark enough for me. And then grab my crushed crystal. Add a little bit in there, not too much. Get that stirred up. And I will let that sit aside and degas for a few minutes as well. I'm kind of sounding like a broken record throughout this. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more green because I don't think it's dark enough. So we'll add just a couple more drops, get that stirred up, and we'll get him poured, and he'll finally be ready to be set aside for the night and cure up. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what he looks like, and hopefully he came out and she likes him. I'll have to send her pictures, see what she thinks. Hopefully I don't have to remake him, but if I do, I do. He's still cute and adorable. So I'm going to get this axolotl almost completely full. I'm going to make sure to get in those little toes. I'm going to grab my silicone tool, get my extra crushed crystal off of there. And I'm just going to pull it into the toes just to make sure the toes are complete. I don't want to have any holes or bubbles in those toes that I'll have to go back and try to fix. So we're just going to drag that up into the tips of the toes. I've never made this mold before, so I'm interested on how he demolds and comes out. I'm a little concerned about his gills at the top of his head and his toes, and I'm wondering how the heck that tail is going to come out. We are about to find out. Spray of alcohol, and boom, he is set aside for the night, and we are back for demold. All right, wish me luck here. I'm trying to get his little toes out. Be careful not to break the toes. And total disclaimer, this was a lot harder to get out than I had anticipated. It is on fast forward, and I do cut away for a few to try to get him out without breaking him. I was so worried about the fins on the top of his head. And these little toes, they were a little bit of an issue, but not too much. But this tail, which end do you start with? Do you start with the tail or do you start with the head? I don't know. I started with the tail. I literally bent the tail a little bit to get him out. He was luckily still a little soft, so it worked. It didn't break. Now let's get his head out. And his little fins, or not gills, whatever, were not coming out. But as soon as you spray him with alcohol, the magic happens. Give it a spray, squish it around with my fingers, and bing, bam, boom, it pops right out. And here we go. It's coming. Ta-da! All right, that was a little excessive, but we did it. Look at how cute it looks. You could see all the colors. You could see the crushed crystal. I think it came out good. I'm going to send her some pictures and see what she thinks. All right, here are a few pictures for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.